So welcome back to Bolton Arena, and we've got an exciting match in prospect here. This is going to be a quarter-final of the men's 19 plus 4.0s. Just a little word about skill levels. Skill levels have been used in world tennis and squash for quite a long time. Very simply, skill levels go from theoretically beginner at 0, and I've never really come across a 7.0 person in any sport, but the best in the world might be 6.9, 6.8. And then a club level player, sort of beginner level player, usually if they've got some racket skills, you're coming up to sort of 2.0. And then once you start getting 3.0, you've got some competitive players. 3.5, they've got most of the skills, perhaps not as much of the strategy. And then 4.0 and anything above that, these are really quite able people with a good understanding of the strategy, good technical skills. Very rarely do you have a 4.5 whose technical skills aren't very rounded. So hopefully that helps you. Anyway, on the right-hand side, we've got volleying at the moment at the net. We've got Daniel Wren in the orange and his partner Andrew Portlock. And on the left-hand side, in the white shirt and the grey shorts, is Steve Rust. And at the back, the black shirt on, Jibin Paulose. And I think this could be a pretty exciting match. I've seen them all play earlier this weekend, and there's a lot of explosive power. Andrew Portlock, I think this is the first time he's entered at this level, but I have seen him very, very calm, very, very steady. So I think it could be quite an exciting game, and we're about to get underway. So serving from this end, we've got Steve Rust, 0-0-2. A very powerful deep serve to come on with. And it's a good initial interchange, and Daniel Wren stepping across to volley. And change of server, Andrew Portlock, 0-0-1. A lot of power from the left-hander, Wren. Great ball down the line. And that would be 1-0-1. And that is an unforced error. Not something that you want to be doing at this level. This is the highest level we have here in the doubles this weekend. So 1-0-2, Daniel Wren serving. Nice reply. Good hands from Jibin there to get a difficult ball off the chest back. And so teams changing again. Steve Rust, 0-1-1. Great shot by Jibin down the middle, and they touch paddles, and it's 1-1-1. Nelson for those of you that are darts players. Oh, it's a great little topspin flick there from Andrew Portlock. 1-1-2. Oh, and that's an unforced error from Jibin. And a little nervy, I think, the beginning of this match. 1-1-1. Nice little third shot drop from Daniel Wren. And the unforced error from Daniel. Okay, so 1-1-2. Good deep serve from Andrew Portlock. And great shot, Jibin straight Andrew Portlock's face, and it's very difficult to deal with that. Okay, so 1-1-1 again. Oh, another unforced error there from Jibin. So 1-1-2. Match stuck at ones. And there was a nice little third shot drop there from Steve Rust, but uncharacteristic unforced error from Andrew Portlock. Here comes another serve from Rust, 2-1-2. Good power. Nice little ball down the middle and straight at the body from Andrew Portlock. A little revenge, I would say, there on Jibin. And it's 1-1-2. And good power again from Andrew. What a great little angle there. Great little angle from Jibin, just defending himself, but he cut it out very, very well. So 1-2-2. Oh, that's beautifully. Now you saw there Jibin run round the kitchen to volley that ball, which you're allowed to do if you're standing outside the kitchen. So 2-1-1. Yeah, Andrew's got a very nice, sudden, explosive attack. No backlift, so you don't get warning. 2-1-2. And that's summarily dismissed by Daniel Wren down the middle. So 1-2-1. Players settling down. But there's the unforced error. Unnecessary. 1-2-2. Nice little topspin. Portlock's got a lot of sudden power, and if he can harness that as he gets more and more experience, I think he'll be a real danger. 2-2-2. There it is again. And just, again, need to harness that power. And easier said than done, but that's what the experienced players do. They vary it. All right, so 2-2-1. And Steve Rust wins that point, 3-2-1. An off-speed serve this time by Steve Rust, just catching Daniel Wren out, who's probably expecting the much more powerful serve that he usually uses. Good variation, changing up. 4-2-1. And a loud call of no from Steve Rust. 5-2-1. Good depth on the return from Daniel Wren. And a nice little dink. Oh, good arch. And Jibin that time managing to force Daniel to play a little bit high and set himself up to attack Andrew. 6-2-1. And there's that little forehand slap from Andrew Portlock. Very difficult to deal with because you don't get warning of where it's going. Oh, and Jibin has now served out 4 times, I believe. 2-6-1, Andrew serving. Nice little top spin. And there's the power again, but amply dealt with by Steve Rust, who's just blocked it back. So 2-6-2, Daniel serving. A little off speed that time. There's the power again. And again, a sudden explosion. So 3-6-1. Nice off-speed return there by Steve. And the error from Daniel. So score now, I'm sorry, it was 3-6-2 before. Now the score is now 6-3-1. Nice. Daniel taking the pace off to give himself time to get in. Oh, indecision between Andrew and Daniel, I'm afraid. And we haven't quite seen the dinking exchanges that I was hoping to see here. I think a lot of nerves. 7-3-1. And a little carved volley there from Daniel Wren. A little bit of spin on it. 7-3-2. Oh, that's the 5th time. That is the 5th time. Okay. So now 3-7. Steve Rust using his reach. Down the middle. That's a great angle. That's a great angle. The previous smash not good enough because it was short, and we discussed that before, but because of the width on that angle, that was very good. 3-7-2. It's great defense here. That's not good enough. Oh, it's out. That ball was out. That ball was out, but it was not called. So 7-3-1. And that's great defense there. Great defense. Oh, that was a great attacking rally there. It was good defense from Portlock and Wren, but just unable to make their way up to the net. And Ruston and Paulose able to press home their advantage. And changing ends at 8. Eight, 3-1. Oh, that was out. That was out, I'm afraid. So that's now the 6th or the 7th time that Paulose has given the point away. So he's got to sort that out. 8-3-2. Oh, now that's very nice because that's right at the feet of the big man. Very difficult to get down. 9-3-2. Oh, that was just too high, that third shot drop from Jibin. And again, with that sudden wrist action, this time on the backhand side, Andrew Portlock able to attack. 3-9-1. Nice little third shot drop. It's unlucky. So Steve Rush confident that he could hit the smash, but there was, interference from the two teammates, and that left a big hole. 4-9-1. Well, a little bit of work being done here now by Wren and Portlock. 5-9-1, trying to regain a foothold in this match. That's a great serve right inside the line. And Portlock and Wren being kept deep, and under pressure, the error. So that's second server now. 5-9-2. That's a very good return there. See the undercut hanging in the air, but then skidding off the surface by Steve Rush. Very nice. 9-5-1. Jibin serving in this time. Nice little third shot drop, but the error. 9-5-2. A slower, higher topspin serve from Steve Rush that time. Oh, and that's very good hands again by Andrew Portlock. And so they're still in it. 5-9-1. Very good depth and tight down the middle on the serve. Oh, the unforced error. 5-9-2. Nice little cut and good approach. Good defense there. Keeping them deep though. Good defense. And there's a lot of effort going into this. A lovely little third shot drop there, Daniel Wren. And that again playing at the feet of the big man. Very difficult for him to get down there on the left hand side to his left foot. And Jibin back in. 9. Oh, that's gone deep again. So that's another serve out. You have to ask yourself how many points they would have saved if they'd not served those 8 or 9 out. Here's a good little dink exchange. Who's got the patience? Oh, well, again, Andrew Portlock's hands suddenly, even for a player of Steve Rush's caliber, just too much. 5-9-1. And that volley again too short, but that was a great long volley. See how difficult it is to deal with the long smash. Just doesn't give the reaction time required. Again, a short smash. More depth that time. Oh, and Jibin getting himself messed up. It was a beautiful third shot drop. And I am very impressed with Daniel Wren's ability under pressure to play these third shot drops and tempt the opposition into a mistake in what seems like a hopeless situation. Okay, so 9-6-2. Little top spin, and oh, this time the third shot drop not getting there. So 10-6-2. And that's another serve out. Oh, sorry, I beg your pardon, it was 10-6-1. It's now 10-6-2. Great top spin and length there from Steve Rust. But again, there's that little sudden slap from Andrew Portlock. It's a little bit of a trademark for him, and very successful in forcing an error. Nice little cut from Steve Rust. The hands were good, but this time it's Daniel Wren's fast little topspin that creates the error. Good exchange. And there it is again, the little dink. Oh, but he didn't follow it up with patience, did he? Yeah, a little confusion as to who was the serve. But 7-10-2. There again, the dink, very good. But maybe should hold on to the dinking for a bit longer. The dinking very successful for Daniel Wren, and when he departs from it, not so successful. So here we are, 10-7-1. That's out, unforced error. 10-7-2. Very good recovery there from Steve Rust. And just managing this time to make the big man overstretch, forcing the error. 11-7-2. This game up to 15. Good deep ball, but again, this time the third shot drop not working. 12-7-2. Unforced error again from Jibin, so Jibin's going to have to work on his unforced errors. I love that little cut response from Steve Rust, but not good enough again, the error. (8-12), and this time Andrew Portlock with the unforced error. 8-12-2. And again, here it is, that lovely little rising, floating cut that gives Steve Rust time to come up behind it. And of course, because you're not allowed to volley the second ball, there's nothing that the opposition can do about it until he's ready. So, side out. 12-8. A little bit short there. That's a longer volley. And good length from Daniel there. So, good approach again. Nice little topspin on that volley, not trying to power, but just trying to get the direction. Vipin running round each time, but that was out that time. Very difficult to keep your balance and run round. 9-12-1. It's gone deep. And so Andrew Portlock serving now, 9-12-2. It's a little bit of a clutch situation here. Oh, and the unforced error from Daniel. Daniel is so good when he sticks to his control rather than going for forcing shots. 12-9-1. Oh, there's a little bit more power that time from Steve. Little dinks. Lovely dink. Who will win this dink fest? Great little dink fest. Love to see it. It's all about battle of wills, patience, boldness, and as I said before, Daniel Wren, he really is a great dinking exponent when he sticks to it. And yet another serve out by Jibin. 9-12-1. Faster that time from Steve, and what a great length on that smash from Jibin that time. Made a huge difference. Okay, 9-12-2. Nice floated ball from Jibin that time, giving him time to come in. And so here we go, 12-9. Oh, impatience from Steve Rust, uncharacteristic. He's really been holding his line very, very well. 12-9-2. Nice little third shot drop. And here we go with the dinks again. Who's going to be patient enough? So, big man, Andrew, but I think he could really work on his footwork because he's got the skill and a little bit more mobility, and he could become a dink master himself. 13-9-2. Lovely little angle there from Steve Rust. Oh, and little loss of concentration from Jibin. 9-13-1. Good deep serve, deep return, and enough length on that smash from Steve Rust that it was just too difficult to control. 9-13-2. Love that little cut. Third shot drop. And another one beautifully played. Good touch. And this time, when Daniel went for the forcing shot, the error came from Jibin. So Daniel and Andrew hanging on for dear life. 10-13. There's that fast smash, but a great return there. Just too much for Daniel to cover both of those. But Portlock and Wren definitely not out of it. Even though they're 13-10 down, they fought back well. Oh, it's a little slice across. Oh, it's great little interchange. Lots of change of direction, little side spin. Nice to see. So Rust serving. 13-10-2. And a forcing shot right into the body of Steve Rust. He just couldn't do anything except get it back. And Andrew Portlock once again using that speed and power and height to get that win. 10-13-1. Oh, crucial time. Forcing shot. Didn't use the approach to get in. And another unforced error. So these two teams well matched. Both teams good attacks, but quite a lot of errors. Very, very good concentration from Steve Russ there, celebrating that little win. Oh, that's great recovery there. Oh, two in a row. So it's 14-10-2. Wren hanging on. So it's match ball, but certainly not decided yet. 10-14. And there's that lovely little touch of Daniel Wren's. As he becomes better and better, I think he'll use that more and more. I think he will turn into a master technician rather than a power merchant. Still in it, 11-14. Lovely touch. It's just hanging in the air, asking to be hit and smashed into the net. Little dink action. Oh, speed. Whoa. Very nicely played. Still in the balance this match. 12-14-1. Beautiful cut. And little inside out side spin on that smash from Jibin, make it very difficult to read where it was going to spin to. 12-14-2. Well, again, the forcing shot from Daniel, not his usual pattern, but this time getting the result. 13-14-2. A cut. Now Daniel's forcing. There's the touch. Oh, somebody should have been... Oh, yes. Forcing shot gets the error. And so it's 14 all. As I said, it wasn't decided, and it's win by 1. And that's out. Oh, it's win by 2. I apologise. So this is match ball, 15-14-2, and it's out. And so it turns again. This match swinging backwards and forwards. 14-15-1, a hard serve, getting a sudden result from the man that usually gets the result with the hard shot himself, Andrew Portlock. 15 all, win by 2. Oh, Jibin makes the mistake. 15 all 2. And here comes the dink master again. Is he going to be waiting or is he going to be forcing? Oh, the dink master wins it again. 15 all 1. Good deep ball. Good thoughtful shot again from Daniel Wren. Oh, again, fantastic hands by Andrew Portlock. It's so sudden and at the body that you just don't expect it. 16-15, match ball. Oh, and Daniel, instead of using his dink strength, tries to force. 16-15-2, still match ball. Good defense by Steve Russ. What a great little third shot drop that was. And again, look at that beautiful recovery there by Daniel. He forces. And again, the third shot drop. And again, the third shot drop. Oh, he's forced it out. Goodness me. Nerves jangling here. Could be anybody's. 15-16-1. Nice little touch. Oh, and this time it's Jibin that gets the drop on Andrew Portlock, who's usually the man that gets the drop on everybody else. 16 all, win by 2. We go further. And here's the dinks. Oh dear, lost a little bit of a technical error there. Again, I mentioned earlier, Andrew, as he gets better, I think he'll improve his footwork and he'll set himself up rather than reaching. And again, he's gone for that sudden ball. He's very good at aiming straight at the body. Some of those balls would go out, but you can't get out the way. 17-16, 2, match ball, nice little dink, and it was just too much. Steve Rust, of course, the big man himself, couldn't get down there. 16-17, 1. That's a good deep return. Oh, and he's lost control of that. Jibin, an unforced error. 17-17. We go on. What a lovely little return that was from Steve Rust. If Daniel Wren is the dink master and third shot drop specialist, Steve Rust is the chipped return and charge man. And Daniel forcing again instead of going for his touch. Oh, got a problem with the ball, so it looks like we're going to have a little change of ball. We need to squash that ball and get rid of it, so that nobody else uses it. So 18-17-2, match ball. There it is again, the chip and charge, and it gets a result. Very, very tough players to keep their concentration and focus at this point. And that's too high. That's just too much from Jibin there. It wasn't the third shot drop that he needed. And yet again we go on. What a powerful serve there from Steve Rust, but amply returned. Out. Oh, that looked very close, but it was apparently on the line. Oh, good hands there from Daniel Wren down the middle. So, chip and charge. Third shot drop. And again, not quite short enough this time, but he managed to defend it. Oh, Daniel. 18-18-2. Good length down the middle. And that's a good shot right on the line. And again, Jibin keeping... Oh, he was keeping them back and then he pushed it out. So another match ball. 19-18. Good defense by Jibin there. Oh, what a great backhand from Steve Rust. Oh, and he's pushed it out. And it's match to Andrew Portlock and Daniel Wren. That was a great backwards and forwards match. Great pickleball. Great to watch. Obviously, all the players... works in progress, but what talent they're displaying, and what a treat for us here at the England Nationals from Pickleball England.